Lads, happy Thanksgiving and whatnot. We have some juice to talk about today, so subscribe. Like seriously, there's some big stuff in here. But Activision, a message to you. Don't make me angry.
Dead man walking.
So this video was planned to just talk about DLC weapons in Black Ops 4, however, the boy Nero Cinema dropped some juice all over the floor, some spicy stuff. So someone, he didn't name who, leaked to him 2 new maps coming to Black Ops 4, which is Firing Range Nighttime and Seaside Sunset. So they're not new maps, they're not squeaky clean new, they're kind of just maps that we already have with different weathers and times of day, but I personally love that. I've been asking for them to do this for a long time, and I love it. And they kind of hinted that they would do this later, Jesus Christ, the opposite, I meant earlier, like hello brain, that's my head making that noise, hello, what was I saying? Earlier this year, Treyarch released Redwood Snow and Fringe Nightfall, so that kind of hinted that they would experiment with stuff like that in the future. So yeah, there you go. We don't know when they're coming, but I'm guessing they're going to be free. If not, then Jesus H. I just knocked on my head and like lost any remaining brain cells that existed. So remember that time when Treyarch locked two weapon variants, just variants, in Black Ops 4 behind $20 and 13 hours of game time. Like that's the only way to obtain those variants. First of all, suck your mum. Second of all, those are variants. What about when it comes to DLC weapons? It's about to get ugly, but I've listed the 5 ways of how they could give us DLC weapons. So in reserves, Blackjack, Challenge for free, and Black Market tiers. So of course reserves are the kind of 1-item supply drops which are in the Black Market tier system, and they suck. For this reason. They're like 1-item supply drops, but they don't even tell us how much items are in there. Like in previous CODs you could look at like all the items that you have and don't have, right? No, in Black Ops 4 they are hiding it. So let's say out of the 200 tiers, there's 150 reserve supply drops. There could be like 500 items, but there's only a certain amount of reserves. So they could like... That's just disgusting. So I would hate for them to put weapons in these, because we wouldn't even be able to see what there is, and our chances, and the chances are low, because they want to suck our coins. And then of course, Blackjack's shop is where you spend real life money COD points on items, which as of right now all the items suck, but like I said, they literally hid 2 weapon variants behind that system. The only way to get them is to pay real money, $20 for 2 variants. And that's the only way to get it. You can't unlock them any other way. If they're going to do that with variants, are we sure they're not going to do that with DLC weapons? Imagine that. The only way, let's just say they add in the Galil, right, that's in Blackout. They're going to add it to multiplayer, the only way to get it is to spend $60. That is a P-take, but I would honestly not be surprised. The next is a challenge, and to be honest, that's probably my favourite idea. Like, let's just say it's kind of there on a menu somewhere. It's like, okay, we've added the MP40, which is also in Blackout, into multiplayer. To get it, you have to, get 500 kills with SMGs. And you're on that challenge trying to do it. Like, I honestly like that idea. Like, it'd be nice to get them for free when you just log on and all the new weapons are in your inventory. But I also do kind of like a challenge. However, the entire system is about making money. And doing it for just a challenge or for free isn't going to make them any money. So it's like, if they do it for a challenge, they'll also have another way to get it, which, like, the challenge isn't going to be easy, because they'll be like, spend the money and get it now, you get me, bruv? And the last thing is the Black Market tier system, right? That, it kind of depends. If they're going to lock weapons in that, it kind of depends, because if it's like tier 200, where like, you have to play 8 days of in-game time or spend like $200 to get it, yeah, that's a terrible meme. It's hilarious in a sad way. But if it's like tier 50, so it's only like, you know, you can get it within like a week or 2 of grinding, that's kind of okay. but once again, the system's not going to be fair. So, very soon when we get our first batch of DLC weapons, it's going to be so interesting to see how they're implemented, how we earn them, how they're implemented into Blackout and Zombies, and the community's reaction, because if they're going to do it some cancerous, toxic way, there's nothing we can do about it. Remember back in Black Ops 3, the Black Market Blackout? Remember Say No to the Black Ops Pass? Remember when they added 2 variants for $20 and 13 hours of playtime? There's nothing we can do about it. Anyways, thank you very much, lads. Like I said, we should be getting this probably soon. I think it's in like 3 weeks' time that Operation First Strike ends, then just before Christmas they'll add a new operation, so I'm guessing we'll get like winter and Christmas themed items and probably our first batch of DLC weapons. So stay spicy, my friends, and I'll see you in the next one.